All right. So let's sit in a comfortable meditation posture. Hien and Ninan need to have covered knees. So you may like to take pants that cover your knees. Look at everybody else has covered knees. You can have pants. Ideally, that's the best solution. Hmm. Okay, thank you. So we are waiting for Hien and Nina to take pants. Tutam, you didn't know that? You didn't know that Hien and Nina do not have pants? Okay. Okay, very well. So, Hien and Nina, can you go a little further from the camera? Well, uh, so Hien may like to sit like May or like Daniel. Do you see how they're sitting? Yes, perfect. So this is the way we sit in meditation. Other ways you can use when you're not meditating, and we can make sure our back is erect. We will meditate with opened eyes, but we will see the floor in front of us. The two main requirements for successful meditation are to keep your back erect and not move at all. If your back is not erect, correct it. Anytime you can correct, as many times as you can. I see Rere sometimes has difficulties, so be careful about your back. Also, Yamuna, think about your chin. The chin should be a little closer to the neck. You know, if this happens to you during meditation, that's not very healthy. Try to keep the chin a little closer to the neck. Okay, yes, this would be perfect. It needs to be comfortable. It's not easy, I know, but I think as the time goes, you will get used to that. Whenever you notice that it's getting like this, then just correct it. Okay, Yamuna? All right, so let's cast the side down, which means we will now see the floor or whatever is there in front of us. And we make the first determination in our minds voicelessly from now on for 10 minutes. Okay, for 15 minutes, I will meditate on muscles and radiate loving kindness without any movement. From now on for 15 minutes, I will meditate on muscles and radiate loving kindness without any movement. From now on for 15 minutes, I will meditate on muscles and radiate loving kindness without any movement. And with that determination, we can gently, lovingly notice the flat piece of flesh at the top of the head. Let's allow it to be heavy. We continue to the forehead, eyes, nose, lips, chin, cheeks, ears, back of the head, and we allow all of the muscles and flesh throughout the head to be heavy and changing. As you grow older, they change. That's one way of their change. But there's another way of their change, and that's deeper. We continue to the neck, shoulders, arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, fingers, tips of fingers, chest, abdomen, back, and we allow all of the muscles and flesh throughout the upper part of the body to be heavy. We continue to the buttocks, thighs, knees, calves, heels, soles, toes, tips of toes, and we allow all of the muscles and flesh throughout the body to be heavy. And we enjoy this heaviness. You can say heavy, heavy, and allow the heaviness to grow. So as we accept the nature of the body, as we give freedom to the body to be the way it is, we achieve freedom from worry about the body. So let's watch this freedom Let's watch this piece. So now, as we have achieved peace, let's share it with other living beings. If you feel you don't have peace, consider the fact you have clothes on your body, you have roof above your head, safety, and you probably had something to eat yesterday. Not everybody is as lucky, so you are so lucky you have these things. So that means that you are in peace, at least with regards to these things. And so, whatever is the peace we have, we can share it with other living beings. In our minds, voicelessly, we can wish, may all beings in this room be in peace. All beings in this building, may all of them be in peace. May all beings in this city or country be in peace. May all beings on this planet be in peace. May all beings, including me, be in peace. So we are interested in the relationship between the body, actually not between the body, but between the mind and the meditation object. In other words, are you there with your loving kindness, with your permission for others to be in peace? We still have 2 more minutes. So we are radiating loving kindness to all living beings and ourselves as we repeat one sentence from now on. Actually, we repeat this sentence: may all beings, including me, be in peace. May all beings, including me, be in peace. Now, because the time for the sitting is finished, let's make the last determination in our minds voicelessly. From now on, I will always be calm. From now on, I will always be calm. From now on, I will always be calm. And we can slowly, mindfully change the way of our sitting, but stay where you are. Do not move toward your camera. You will be doing something more. So there where you are, without any movement, we will take 1 more minute. You will not move at all, and you will be watching what's going on in the mind. Is there a thought, a feeling, hearing, seeing? What's going on in the mind? Be curious and explore. Okay, so if you like, you can now come closer to your camera. So today we will be reciting 3 refuges and 5 precepts in Burmese pronunciation. So this seems like connection is getting better. Yes, May, you have something to say? Actually, last week we did Sri Lanka pronunciation. Okay. Yes, May. That's right. Today we're doing Burmese pronunciation. So it seems that I'm having some little difficulties. Just a moment. And this time, also because of also today because of some little technical issues, I will not be sharing the screen with you. So let's move on, and you will be reciting without the paper. So I will ask everyone to unmute yourself. Yes, indeed, I have some connection problems. So let us see if we can actually make this. And we can start. So I will say Yamaha Wadami Down Wadeta, and you can reply Ama Bhante. So let's try that together. Yamaha Wadami Down Wadeta.
Ama Bhante.
Excellent.
Ama
Aham Bhante.
Aham Bhante.
Itarnena Taha.
Itarnena Taha.
Piensa Tilang. Dhamma Yasami. Anogahan Katawa. Tilan Deta Me Bhante. Anukampang Upadaya. Dutiyampi Aham Bhante. Titarnena Taha. Piensa Tilang. Dhamma Yasami. Anogahan Katawa. Tilan Deta Me Bhante. Anukampan upadaya. Tatiyampi aham bhante. Titarnena taha. Piensatilan dhamma yasami. Anaugahan katawa. Tilan de tame bhante. Anukampan upadaya. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato tamma sambuddhassa.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammasambuddhassa.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato tamma sambuddhassa.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammasambuddhassa.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato tamma sambuddhassa.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sammasambuddhassa.
Bodhan taranang gissami. Dhamman taranang gissami. Sanghan taranang gissami. Dutiyampi bodhan taranang gissami. Dutiyampi dhamman taranang gissami. Dutiyampi tanghan taranang gissami. Tatiyampi bodhan taranang gissami. Tatiyampi dhamman taranang gissami. Tatiyampi tanghan taranang gissami. Taranaгаmanam paripona. Panatipata. Veramani. Teikhapadam. Damadhyami. Adena-dana. Veramani. Teikhapadam. Damadhyami. Kame tu sasara. Veramani teikhapadam damadhyami. Mutawada. Veramani teikhapadam damadhyami. Tura meraya misa. Pamadatana. Veramani padantamadiyami. Titaranena tadhempian satilan dhamman tadukam turakitan katawa apamadena tampadetham. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you soon attain the eternal bliss of Nibbana. Seems like just a moment, I have some little technical issue to resolve. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. All right, maybe the video will be working well. So I would like to do a little summary of what you learned during the last year. And that means you will be writing a lot of notes. But let's first talk about what was that, and then there will be the writing. So during the last year, we were talking about more things, but we will be starting the summary, all right? Summary means when you make a big thing little. So you summarize, you take only the important things and you take that little of the important things. So we will be summarizing, we will be taking all of the important bits and pieces from what we learned during the last year, and we will summarize them into a very little bit. And today is the first part of the summary. So next week we will probably continue in the summary. Okay, so we will be talking about the Prince Siddhattha. And we started to read about Prince Siddhattha in your little book, but then I disagreed because it seems like the book you have, is not really accurate, and I want you to know the accurate thing. So we were reading accurately according to the Burmese master Tipitaka Dharam Mengkong Siado. So first, what we were learning was about the Buddha-to-be in his previous life, the life before the last, when he was, what was he before he became a human, Daniel?
A deva?
That's right, he was a deva, a god. So first thing, there will be 6 things that we are going to repeat today. Okay, so first of the 6 things, the Buddha-to-be before he was born, before his last life, he was a god, and he was looking at the earth, waiting until the right time comes to become a Buddha here. And when he saw it, the other gods who respected him so much, they said, now is the time for you to go to earth and to teach Dhamma to all people and to all of the world, to become the Buddha. So that's the first thing. He was a god, and on encouragement of his friends gods, he came to earth because it was the right time. Second, his mom-to-be had a dream. What was that dream about? Yamona, will you tell us what was the dream about?
An elephant?
Yes. And Lucas, will you tell us what was the color of the elephant?
White.
That's right. The elephant was white. So, can you describe us what was the elephant actually doing in the dream?
It was going inside her belly.
Mm-hmm. But what we read more in detail, right? He was not just an elephant jumping in her belly. That came as the last portion. Was there anything else? Did the elephant do something else before that, Danielle?
I remember something about like the mountains. Like there's like a gold mountain and
That's
I
right.
don't know.
Yes, very well, very well. Rere, will you remember something more about what did the elephant do on the mountains?
I think the elephant carry her and went into her belly.
Yeah, that we know, but what did the elephant do before that?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay. So the elephant was actually descending from one mountain, and then it entered a golden mountain where the queen was sleeping in a room, and then inside that golden mountain, the elephant went into the room of the queen. Then the elephant went around her bed, and then it went into the belly of the Queen Maya. All right. So it was not just jumping in her belly. So that was the second thing, the Maya's dream. Third thing, a hermit came. A hermit came, Asita Devila, came to see the prince, the little baby. Okay, before that, actually, there is one more step. The baby, when it was born, what did the baby do? Right as it exited the belly of the mom, what did the baby do? Who will tell me? May, any idea what did the baby do? You don't know? Okay, Daniel knows. Anyone else?
No.
Yamona, do you know what the baby did right after it exited the belly?
No.
No idea. Lucas?
He walked 7 steps.
That's right. That's exactly right. Thank you. So the baby walked 7 steps. The baby changed into the appearance of a teenager, and then as a teenager walked 7 steps. Rere, was there anything special about those 7 steps? Did there happen anything special during making those 7 steps?
The lotus flower.
That's right. Lotus flowers appeared on the ground. So, Aung, will you tell us what did the Buddha-to-be say as he arrived at the 7th step?
I don't know. I forgot.
You don't know? He said 2 things. At least one everyone should remember. Hien and Nina, any idea? Did you know it? Hien and Nina, you didn't know that the baby made the 7 steps? Okay. Anyone can tell us? What did he say? Yes, Danielle?
He said that was his last life.
That's right. And he said the second thing. What is the second thing?
I don't know what the second thing is.
Anyone knows? That he is the best in the world. He said that he is the best in the world. And it was approved by all of the gods and Brahmas who were standing around. All right? So he said 2 things, that he is the best in the world and that this is his last life. Okay, so that's the third thing. So we had the dream, the God, the dream, then the 7 steps. Then we have Kala Devila. So Kala Devila, Asita Kala Devila, the hermit, he came, and as soon as the hermit met with the child, what did the child do to the hermit? Except Daniel, anyone knows? Daniel knows it all. I want the others. Uh-huh. Ray, do you know? What did the child do to the hermit? Huh? No idea? Oh, what do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know? Uh-huh. Yamuna, do you know what did the child do to the hermit?
I don't know.
Okay, and Lucas?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. So the child wrapped his legs around the hair of the hermit. You know? So the child actually wrapped his legs around the hermit. Instead of paying respect to the hermit, the child actually wrapped his legs around the head to show that he is better, that he is higher, nobler than the hermit. The hermit then realized something. What did the hermit realize? Daniel, will you tell us?
Like there was something on his feet, right?
Yes. And based on that, whatever is on the feet, what did the hermit say?
The hermit said that he would become the Buddha, and he started to cry because he wouldn't be able to experience his teachings.
That's right. But yes, that's right. So there was this interesting thing that the hermit was happy, but he was also crying. He was happy that there will be Buddha in the world, but he was crying because the hermit himself will be in a world where he cannot listen to the teaching. All right. So that's, I think, number 5. Number 4. Number 5 is when the king called up some Brahmins to decide what will be the future of the child. So, Yamuna, can you tell me how many Brahmins they were?
Um,
So, I cannot hear you, Yamuna. I totally cannot hear you. Not sure why. Do you have your microphone ready? You're unmuted, that's fine. Can you try saying something? No. Maybe you accidentally turned off microphone. Can you turn on your microphone on your device? Zoom has it fine, but I think your device has microphone off. Okay, Yamuna, please continue trying with the microphone, and I will ask May. May, how many Brahmins do you think visited the child to decide the child's future?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, so I will give you 4 options, all right? 5, 8, 20, and 22. Which one do you choose?
22?
22. Rere,
I think 8.
you think 8. Daniel, how many do you think?
I also think 8.
Al?
8.
8. And Yamuna? No, can you try? Okay, yes, 8. Lucas, how many Brahmins do you think came?
20.
Lucas thinks 20. Hien, how many do you think came?
12.
You think 12, but that's not even in the list of the 4. And then Nina? Hmm? I don't hear you, Nina. You need to unmute.
22.
Nina thinks 22. So they were 8. And now 7 of those Brahmins, they suggested that the prince will either become the king of the world or he will become the teacher of the world. But one of those 8 Brahmins, the 8th one, he thought that there's only one option. So, Yamuna, which option do you think it was? The teacher or the king?
The teacher.
The teacher, that's right. Now I can hear you. It seems that now you turned on your microphone. So 8 Brahmins were predicting, that means they were telling the future, predicting the future of the child. And 7 Brahmins said he will become either the king of the world or teacher of the world. But the last one said, no, there is only one thing that will happen. He will become the teacher of the world. All right, so we have the last thing that we repeat today, and that is the little prince under the tree, under the jambu tree or rose apple tree. So the little prince was sitting under the tree during a very special event. What was that event? What was going on that that the little prince had to sit under a rose apple tree? Right?
I I I was not going to answer that, but I was going to answer like when he sit down on the rose apple tree, the shadows were like not moving or something.
That's right. But was it moving only under that tree, or was it not moving under all of the other trees?
It was not moving only on that tree.
Yes, that's right. So, Daniel, can you tell us what was the event?
And the harvesting festival thing.
Not harvesting. Oh, can you try? What kind of event was that? Oh. Oh, can you tell us what was the event? What was the special festival during which the prince, the Buddha-to-be, was sitting under the rose apple tree?
The gardening?
Something like gardening, but well, not exactly. Lucas?
I don't know.
You don't know. Rere?
I think it's where you go with an ox and then it make holes in the ground.
That's right. That's right. Yes. Anyone knows how to call it? Oh, how to call it?
Were they plowing the ground?
That's right. It is called plowing. P-L-O-W. That's the American spelling. British spelling is different. P-L-O-U-G-H. So P-L-O-W. They were plowing. So what was the king doing during that event? Daniel.
I don't know.
You don't know what was the king doing? Okay, Rare.
I think the king was plowing too.
That's right. The king was actually plowing too. So the king was the chief plower. He was plowing to encourage everyone to plow as well in their lives, on their farms, so that there is food for the kingdom. So the king was, just showing, hey guys, plow because I also plow. It's a kind of event where the king is showing, encouraging everyone how plowing is so good. It is so good, it is so wonderful that even the king is doing it at least once a year. So, Lucas, can you tell us what did the prince do at that time?
He meditated.
He was meditating. And I want to know what kind of meditation he practiced. Hooray, can you tell us what kind of meditation he practiced?
I forgot.
You forgot that? May, any idea what did the prince do during his meditation? What was his meditation practice? Meditation technique?
Not know.
You don't know. Can you guess? May, can you guess? No idea. Okay, Hien and Nina. Hien, guess something. What kind of meditation practice did the child do under the rose apple tree?
I don't know.
Well, Hien, you already know some kinds of meditation, right? So can you guess one?
Walking?
Walking? Exactly not that one. And Nina?
Sitting.
Well, that's of course he was sitting under the tree, but what was he doing while he was sitting? What kind of meditation practice was he doing? Hien, try again.
I can't think of anything.
You never meditated?
Was he
Hien,
just breathing?
yes, that's right. The child was meditating on breath. Very easy. So the child, as was sitting under the rose apple tree, it crossed his legs, and he crossed his legs and meditated on breath. Observed the breath, long breath, short breath, long breath, and so on. So breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. So the child was observing his breath. And then as he was observing the breath, the child got concentrated and achieved first level of jhana, and then miracles happened. So then the king found out about this. The king found out that his child is meditating and that there are miracles happening around. So then the king came up to the child, and what did the king do to the child? Who will tell me? Oh, will you know what did the king do to the child?
He made him stop.
No. Someone else? Lucas. What did the king do to the child?
I don't know.
You don't know? Yamuna?
He bowed to the child.
That's right. The king bowed to the child. So the king found out that the child is very noble, very venerable. So the king venerated the child by bowing. Okay, so that's all. Those are the six things. And now I will paste the six things for you, and I wish that all of you write it into your notebook. So can you everyone make sure you have your notebook? Can you please show it to me? Okay, I see Lucas, Daniel, Rare. Oh, you have your book? Can show it? Okay. Then May, we're waiting for May. I see Amuna's book a little. And Hien, do you have your book? Yes, good. So I'm waiting for May. Okay, fine. Everybody has their book. So here I'm sending it to you. It's a lot, but you know, it's 1 year. It's all that it's the things that we learned throughout 1 year. So of course it's a lot. But I think still it's not so bad. And I definitely wish that all of you write it down in your nice book. Rare needs to be careful about the date, because for Rare it is 15th of January, not 14. Okay, so that's all. It's a lot, I know. But take the time, write it down, so that you have it nicely together in your notes. And next week we will continue in the little summary. We'll be talking about the Prince's four encounters. So that will be a little easier, because that's more fresh than these. All right, so please everybody stop your writing for a little while, and we can nicely and politely greet each other. It was a pleasure to see you again. Hope to see you next week. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you soon attain the eternal bliss of Nibbana.
Thank you.
Goodbye and thank you, Venerable Saul.
Dear Bante, dear Bante.
Yes.
Thank you. Goodbye, Venerable Saul.
So should I wait for them to finish, right, Bante?
Yes, please stay with them here until they finish,
So
and they
can you
can
please?
leave. They
Yeah.
can leave anytime they have finished all writing. You can make sure that you finish all writing, okay, and then they can leave right away.
But Bante, because you are the host now, so if you
I will
leave,
make you a host. Yes.
oh yes, thank you, Bante.
But you are a co-host, so I think it would not be a
No,
problem.
when you leave the end, the meeting will ending because you are
It
the
will
host.
end. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. See you all. Bye.
Thank you.